I think the overall continuation of the growth of China's domestic capital markets and the potential of these relistings or dual listings now coming back to either the mainland, whether it be Starboard or Chinex, and the ability for them to grow further out really is just proving how much domestic consumption demand there is for names which has largely been outside of the realms of the domestic Chinese, and especially the retail stroke high net worth individual investor, which is really starting to play that coming back. And obviously there is a lot of geopolitical headwinds that is potentially forcing the news to come back, but it's no real surprise to us that both Starboard and Chinex is starting to move away from its original design and trying to pick up some more traditional and some more developed plays, such as the autos, and pushing that back. So a trend which we feel will potentially continue, and a trend that we feel will no doubt grow and grow over time.
Interesting you mentioned the geopolitical implications too, because I've heard others suggest that this frenzy of listings in China, or perhaps the encouragement of more companies to list on the mainland, could be part of a defensive strategy when it comes to these tensions with the U.S. Do you think so?
Yeah, I think there's obviously going to be an element towards that. But if you look at the deal flow calendar of what has been existing already since the announcement of, a potential cut down, and I guess on the back of Luckin Coffee from the SEC, there's still been an enormous amount of Chinese ADR listings, especially new economy, especially TMT, especially internet, that's still preferring to go and list in the US. So though I think the road is harder for them to do it, and obviously it'll be very interesting post presidential elections as to how that rhetoric continues, there is still a desire to go and list there. If you take Baker as the recent example of that, and the online property internet play, huge deal, $2 billion, heavily oversubscribed. And again, there seems to be huge demand from an international point of view to still pick up assets, even despite the fact that there is a potential headwind when it comes to politics in terms of that listing location.